One of the difficulties children have with their emotions and their feelings is actually that they're controlled by them rather than being able to take control of them. So this exercise is all about them imagining that they're a puppet, and the strings that control them are all their thoughts and feelings and emotions. So we're going to get them to imagine that. If you've got a puppet handy, then great, you can always bring it in just to give them a bit of a demonstration about how they move. But generally, children's imaginations are just so amazing that they'll be able to imagine it without any props anyway. So to get them started, you're going to get them place their hands on their tummy. Take a nice breath in and release. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Now, if possible, get the children to close their eyes, but if they feel uncomfortable for any reason, then get them to focus on a spot that you know that they can focus on for the duration of the exercise, that they won't get distracted or anything like that, and try and have their hands on their tummy so they won't be distracted by anything, fiddling with anything. So, with their eyes closed if possible, they're going to imagine that they are a puppet. They can put any kind of experience to it. So they can be a fluffy puppet, they can be a wooden puppet, they can be any type of puppet that they like. And then get them to put the colour to the puppet. It can be pink or blue or yellow or anything that they like. So they start to become relaxed. This whole process is helping them to relax and become familiar with imagination. So they are the puppet in their mind's eye. And then still with the breathing. So if you feel at any stage that when the children are imagining these things that they are becoming a little bit agitated or anxious, then just reassure them and bring them back to their breathing. And if they do feel uncomfortable, they can always just open their eyes if they were closed and just to focus on something until they feel a bit more relaxed. So now, still imagining that they are this puppet, they're going to have a string just placed on the top of their head, and it's going to gently pull them up. So you should be able to feel and see that their posture changes slightly. And then you're going to have a string on each foot and a string on each hand. So they can either have their hands just placed on their lap, or if you feel that it's more comfortable, they can keep them on their tummy. And still with their eyes closed, you're going to get them to imagine the thoughts and feelings that don't make them feel so good. So whether that's moody, angry, sad, unhappy, all those things. And as they feel them, they're going to feel the imaginary strings tighten. So they're going to feel it tighten slightly on the top of their head, tighten on their feet, and tighten on their hands. And then get them to breathe in. And as they breathe out, those thoughts and feelings and emotions are going to just drift, and they'll feel these strings relax. They'll feel it less tense, and they'll start to become a little bit more floppy. And again, as they breathe in, they're going to think about all those feelings that makes them tense and makes them angry, unhappy, all those awful feelings that they're on, thoughts of doubt, of mistrust, anything that they're feeling. And then suddenly they feel, in their mind's eye, they feel the string tightening as they imagine all these negative thoughts and feelings and emotions. They feel the strings start to tighten, and then as they breathe out, they start to feel them relax. So the tension goes out of the strings, the tension goes out of their body, and they feel more in control. I'm going to do that one more time. breathe in. Think about all the negative thoughts, feelings and emotions. Feel the strings tighten, and then breathe out. Feel the strings relax as the thoughts and feelings and emotions relax. And this time we'll start to put some words to them. So as the strings tighten, we're going to think of negative things that we can then relax and replace with positive words. So breathe in, think about all those emotions, unhappy, sad, frustrated, moody, all the negative feelings, and then breathe out, replace them with happy thoughts, sunny feelings, I can words, positive words, and feel the strings relax and loosen. And what this does is it helps the children to take control of their thoughts, feelings and emotions in a very demonstrative way. So as soon as it becomes negative, everything becomes tight and rigid and they feel out of control. And as they start to relax, they turn the negative feelings, thoughts and emotions into positive ones, and they feel much more in control. So we're going to do that once more. Breathe in. Think about any negative thoughts, feelings and emotions, anything that you felt recently. Feel the strings tighten, really rigid, and then as you breathe out, relax and replace those thoughts, feelings and emotions with positive ones. And then just to finish it off this exercise, place the hands back on the tummy. And we're just going to solidify that with the affirmations. So you're going to breathe in. I relax. And again, breathe in. I breathe. And last time, breathe in. I achieve. And then relax.